My name is Cameron Denney, and I have been a part of Grace since late in 1998. I was baptized here at Easter Vigil in 1999, and my children were baptized in 2000. Our first experience together here was carol dancing at Epiphany with Ann and Stephen Schneider and many others. I remember how warmly we were welcomed and how good it felt to be here. I still feel that welcoming warmth at Grace, and I imagine and hope that you feel it too. It is said that at Halloween, All Souls, All Saints, that the veil between the worlds is at its thinnest. That at this time we are closest to our departed loved ones. The choir is about to sing a piece which we sang at the memorial for Patty and Dale Walhood, some of my dearly departed, whom many of you may remember. When we sing, "Give us the wings of faith," I feel their mysterious and loving presence more closely than usual. What is birth and death and resurrection but a mystery? Music connects me to that mystery. I am so grateful for the music that we have here, and Sue Jensen, who leads us. She and our wonderful clergy beckon us toward the mystery every Sunday through the new and the ancient, which is the Episcopal tradition. Martin asked me to give a testimonial about why I give to Grace. That's easy. I love this place. How could I not support it in the ways that I can? With joy and thanksgiving, I give my voice every week in the choir and baked goods to coffee hour. Others who love this community spend countless hours keeping Grace going with their time and skills, along with our wonderful staff. But at this time of year, we are also talking about money. Because whatever money means, and that's a whole sermon at least, our church community needs it, just like every organization and person and family and community. It's how we buy some of the things we need: paying our staff, keeping our space warm or cool, tuning pianos and organs, fixing the toilet that leaks and the roof that wears out, insurance, sharing our space with others in the community, feeding the hungry, and in the future, housing people. So many important things require money, and that money comes from us. Without us and our many gifts, there is no Grace Memorial. Does anyone not have confusing feelings about money? It is one of the topics not to bring up at the Thanksgiving table, along with religion and politics. Perhaps our families struggled with rent and bills, and we were always worried as children. Perhaps there was abuse around money, or inappropriate strings tied to gifts. Perhaps money was associated with shame and guilt. Money is not love. Thinking about money is stressful for many of us. Television, advertising, and social media tell us we should value and seek the appearances that money can buy. Expensive cars and clothing, the newest iPhone, thinness, power and influence, elixirs for youthfulness. It is easy to be misled about what will bring us joy. We need to remind ourselves often of our own values. What do our liturgy and music and sermons teach us to value? What do our hearts say? When we dig down deep, what do we truly love? Where do we choose to direct our treasure? So many things in our world feel broken right now that it is easy to fall into anxiety and hopelessness. Grace beckons us every Sunday into a more hopeful, peaceful, and loving future. Does worshiping and serving at Grace lead us to be God's hands and feet in the world? Can we carry this goodness ever further into what we do outside of church? This is the point of church, isn't it? Not what we get out of it ourselves, but how we use what we gain here. Sunday mornings, singing and worshiping with all of you sits at the center of my weekly life. I attempt to pour that grace and love and humility into my other days with varying degrees of success. How do you use the goodness you gain here? What can you prayerfully give to help Grace continue to thrive and carry our loving work into the world?